I need to have my YouTube open? Yeah.
So, also with XSplit, can you turn, like, Discord off but still capture your mic? Should practice with that as well.
I'm not sure actually.
You pulled my worth. Why?
It's weird because I don't know. I could probably do it, maybe, but I'm not smart enough at the moment. Because you can hear yourself, can't you?
Yeah, it should be something to do with, like, audio capture.
So with OBS,
OBS as well.
settings, it's just a screen. Settings, audio, enable push to mute, enable push to talk, push to mute.
Why'd you do it, Jasper?
There probably is a way. I might YouTube it afterwards, or Google it actually to see.
I believe the use of a cell phone to attempt extortion is a felony. Feel free to lock him up for the night.
It still doesn't explain Mr. Ames's
I'll
whereabouts.
see how I go afterwards anyway.
Mr. Ames boarded at 11:45 Faraday from Queen Anne's Cove. Then he was at the Wappy Eagle Casino.
Now, if only he has the full shilling when it comes to the time.
Ferry back to the main. Here's his credit card records. Casey, purchase of a candy bar, Mr. Ames lady concession stand.
Can you account for Mr. Ames's time at the casino?
I was there for pleasure that night.
Really? Thought you just the Wappy Eagles lost a few hours before you flying to Vegas?
Yeah.
This was helpful. Now, excuse us, Mr. Ames. Thank you.
Mr. Ames, you got home at 4 a.m. Where were you that night?
Thank you for your time.
We don't need another high-profile mishap. I pulled the casino warrant because what you had wasn't sufficient for a search. Now, you had your swing at Ames, and you missed. Leave him and his family alone. Is that clear?
Just for the record, is there anybody that I can talk to?
Ames was at the casino one night. Rosie saw him. She called Alexei at 1:14, scared out of her mind.
What did he do with the body? Ames killed him, right? Dumped her in Discovery Park? Where did he stow the girl in the ferry? In the hat rack?
Ames could have gotten somebody to help clean it up.
2.5 mil and an expensive-looking party to boot. These people sure know how to throw their money around.
Get the best of you. I looked at your file.
Hi!
Ugh, I'm sorry about my dogs.
All good. Where are they going off on?
Someone's probably just walking up the driveway. The guy that lives behind us has like a recording studio thing in his back shed, so like there's always like random people gonna like play up there and that.
Oh, piss. I'm so sorry, Cam. I'm on my way.
He didn't hurt her. I know she found out about me. I wasn't her dad. I was gonna tell her when the time was right. Must have been nice. Having a dad. Even if he wasn't her mom.
The ghost of guilt and sorrow remembers who I am.
Sorry, I might have to just get
and
up for a
in the
second.
prison
Yeah,
of my heart, I was my only slave. But in the depths of my cold soul, I'll leave the burden and despair. I'll fight for.
I don't expect you.
I lied to the Lord, I lied to myself.
No.
Cowardice is easier than being brave. But at last I found the strength I lost to sing my love letter to you. 'Cause people can lie, but my lone heart beats true. That song was for Cam, our lucky bride to be. So give her a hand, Galway Shawl.
And that song was brought to you by Marianne McCullough, everyone!
That was so good. You rock, Marianne.
Oh, please stop. You're just saying that.
You know neither of us can hold a tune, Marianne. A toast to our shameless drunk singer. May your drinks forever flow and your notes be ever lovely.
If anyone deserves a toast tonight, that's Cam. Finally sealed the deal after 3 years, eh?
Read 'em and weep, bitches.
Murder investigation. I'll get people involved in the body boost. Put me back on. I can turn it around.
Don't get too attached to that ring or the one after, sweetie. I was wearing a wedding ring not so long ago and look at where I am. But enough of me being a downer. Cheers to a happy engagement!
Cheers!
Cheers.
Tim, good to hear your voice. How you doing? Well, I'm much better. Thanks for asking.
What about you, Marianne? You're 30 years old and you still haven't got yourself a man.
And you guys know I have a very busy schedule. I don't have time for that.
Oh, come on. That's a lame excuse and you know it. You need a man who'll take care of you and you need it now. Maybe some hunk will be your house hubby while you rake in the dough.
I'm like weirded out by the lizard people in Overlord. I've only seen like 2 episodes. The more I see them, I'm like, oh, lizard sex.
I'm quite capable of taking care of myself. Who needs a Mr. Right?
Hey, look at me. I'm Marianne McCullough, a lawful neutral cleric with 9 points in wisdom and 8 in charisma, but I can't get myself a date.
I seem surprised to see you, detectives, but I thought my husband already answered all of your questions. Not all of them. Do you know where Mr. Ames was the night of what you leave it? I was traveling myself that weekend, so I can't help you. I'm sorry.
Actually, maybe she isn't looking for a Mr. Right, but a Mrs. Right. Oh, my Marianne, we still love you even if you're in the closet.
That would explain some things. Howdy now, you don't have a ring anymore. Maybe
We don't like to
You two, what are you on about? There's nothing to explain.
My husband and I have an agreement. He can play. But he
Will I be all yours then?
We have a clear prenup. To put it bluntly, the money is mine. All those women over the years, were you ever afraid?
Sorry.
Me too.
Hey, no hard feelings, right?
Were you ever aware of any relations he had with Mitch Larson? Rosie was Jasper's age, yes, born in 1993. Jasper was conceived in West Timor, Indonesia. We were working with the Indonesians at the Dunedin schools, south of East Nusa earthquake in 92. I don't recall Mitch Larson being there, but by all means, look into it.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Looks like me when you flying off course with this old daddy.
Yeah, but Rosie saw him at the casino that night, we know that.
Hello there, sexy. Please don't stand up on my account. I already like what I see. Fancy a drink? It'll be on me. Want some between the sheets? Sex on the beach? I'm talking cocktails, of course.
We should put a tap on Amos's phone.
Yeah, right. Got worried my gang busted last night.
no, that's fine. I'd rather order some blue balls or some AMF if you don't mind.
Well, I'm just trying to save you from getting that file, whatever it is, thrown in your face again.
Water bastard.
Bro. I was shocked when he like phased in. I'm like, oh! Wow. And like, even like just in the subtext, she's pretty much already admitted she's getting the D.
You know, I've never been with a woman taller than me.
Never have
Those
and
names.
never will, Whiskey. Can we go back to the history of chocolates? Did you know that chocolate candy was introduced in 19th century England as a healthier alternative to alcohol?
Laura, your father's gone. You could pick up where he left off.
Now I see the likeness.
Did you have an ad playing?
Yeah.
Intelligence. Recklessness.
There it is. Bloody Twitch.
Oh, I fucking hate that.
Bloody Twitch.
Uh,
Twitch is
Stop.
jealous. It's like, I know you're streaming on another platform.
No, enough of the
Like, it
history
opened
lesson.
one morning, and then I saw like a Warcraft 3 stream.
Yeah.
So, and then it was offline. And then at like midnight, I just started hearing these Warcraft 3 sounds.
Just us playing an ad.
I got it. Apparently it works with Twitch. Like the...
Come
Oh, really?
on, Mint. You know and I
don't
know
use
what you
it.
came here
Twitch
for.
player.
I just use it for watching like random streams every now and then when I'm bored, but I guess not.
Come on. There must be something that gets you going.
Oh, cool. This guy's really cringy.
There is something, but I don't think you can handle it.
Branched out.
Whoa.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I can handle
What the
whatever
fuck
it
is this
is.
story in between?
Dude, he's so creepy. I don't know, it's weird.
My place isn't too far from here. I won't take care of you if it ends up being too much for you. And no one will be able to hear you if you try to scream. You sure you want to go down that road, pretty boy?
Wouldn't have it any other
God, she's
way.
gonna fucking peg him.
That must be so fucking weird for the designer. It's like, I fucked your husband. But I
Yeah.
didn't tell you this house.
That explains why, like, the whole way through, every time she's been asked about conflict, she's like, oh, it's not for me to comment.
So let's see.
It's only the second highest grade Miss Cosgroves gave out this year.
Oh, hang on. I'm just gonna grab my food, and I'll be back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry if you're mid-fap, but I'm here again.
Wait.
What is it now?
We're doing it right.
I don't know. I have no fucking idea.
No, fuck it.
Nothing.
We're banging
Never
in.
mind.
I feel like we're just... Like, if that ghost doesn't kill anyone, Hannah's just gonna kill herself.
I think Hannah might be dead.
What?
No, we just got credit with Luke.
Wait, you're getting the D and you're not at the white line. Fucking hacks, dude.
Yeah. Hacks indeed. Ah! Oh god. Godlike. Just see the achievement.
Oh god.
Oh, I wonder what it looks like on the branching tree. No, just another thing. Okay.
Mother of God, pray for us sinners.
You were saying something while we were at it. What were you mumbling?
It was a prayer.
Like, oh God, fuck me? I like it.
That is the juiciest line ever.
I know.
Thanks for the good time, Marianne.
Okay, so... It's like...
Yeah, it's a weird timeline. Like you jump back when you start a new character.
Ugh, rich people.
Look, Plague, it's out.
pretty minimalist drawing, you know? There's no wings or horns.
It's probably in his human form for work.
Hello, sailor. Why don't you come to Mama?
I think I had this first, miss.
Oh, snap.
This isn't exactly light reading, miss. I mean, do you even know which architect was at the forefront of 18th century Irish architecture?
Whoa. Just lost a lot of respect for her then.
Edward Lovett Pearce, who established the Palladian style through his work with Castletown House and the Irish Houses of Parliament. This bridge was destroyed in this year to delay French troops while under the regency of Mary of Guise.
I think she just won.
Still, blackhead chick could just knock her the fuck out. Get the
Yeah.
just gonna grab.
Mm-hmm.
Going right to the obscure ones, aren't you? Easy enough. Tullybody Old Bridge in Clackmannanshire, Scotland, on the January of 1560, if we want to be specific. Marianne McCulloch, my desire for potatoes doesn't quite match what the stereotypes suggest.
Rebecca Gales, the Scots' supposed hatred for the English wasn't enough to stop me from teaching their little spawns.
History teacher, then?
Got it in one.
No wonder you gave me a run for my money. Now, if we're talking about architecture, I'd blow you out of the water. You're from where? Luxburn Uni?
Oh no, just St. Goretti's. And I'm guessing you're an architect, if you're so confident about the subject.
Interior designer, Miss Gales.
Please, just call me Rebecca. You aren't one of my students, are you?
Marianne, then.
So, I've never seen you before. I'd like to think I've met every history aficionado in town.
I blame the rock I've been hiding under, of course. That, and I'm usually only here on the weekdays if time allows. Work often has me meeting clients on the weekends.
That must be interesting work.
This chick is like super intertwined.
It allows for some creative freedom, sure. But it's like working with children
Like she knew
sometimes.
Hannah when she was a
Though
girl,
you
too.
probably have it harder working with actual children. The hardest part is convincing them that your idea is their idea.
That sounds exciting.
It is!
Did she know the black guy before the main chick? The first chick?
But isn't
think they're
that
just
true
all
for
friends
any
from
workplace, though?
Over
We just
meeting
cross our
randomly.
fingers and hope there aren't any man-children in
Like
charge of
before the story
important
started.
things. Any big projects right now? I can't imagine that interior designing is a frequent thing.
I'm working on the Ermengarde mansion. Lucky me. That mansion. Intach. Wonderful. Breathtaking. I can't wait to start in it. Now that is beautiful architecture.
So, do you have a portfolio or anything I can take a look at? I'd love to see your designs. Maybe you have some on a tablet. I've met some designers before, and they're always going crazy over these virtual room apps or another.
A tablet? Please. Callicrates didn't need those silly iTabs when he built the Parthenon. I certainly don't need one to design a house.
She just doesn't know how they work, and she just doesn't want to admit it.
But fucking better, obviously. Fucking dinosaur. Her slutty ways clouded her vision.
I do have an online portfolio if you'd like. I can...
Wait,
Is that
did
gonna
she
happen
just...
to me once I hit 30? Am I gonna like not use technology?
Oh, I can't scroll back, but I think she just... She said it was like the devil's work, or some shit. It says something about touchscreens.
There's cameras in every hallway and someone's at the desk 24 hours.
Fuck touchscreens, they're evil things.
Order something from room service for lunch. And, just this once, I'll let you order a movie.
Well, is something wrong? Lunch at the coffee house? Sure. Sorry, I have to go and meet with some friends.
Look when she's on the phone and fuck off.
It's fine. Totally
Still
fine.
run
No
with
need
it.
to even apologize.
You have to be careful though. The demon overlord is watching.
About the book.
He's gauging how good they are for his harem.
Yep. So if I press print screen, does that take a screenshot?
Sort of, but it should be in your screen profile, and if it isn't, you can copy paste it into Paint.
I was just gonna take a photo and show Al that it was in my thing.
God, don't take a photo of your fucking screen.
Just say don't take a photo on my phone. Fuck. How do I do it without it though?
Hit print screen.
And then where will it be?
Go to your profile in Steam.
Oh, okay.
It might have a different hotkey.
Less than $6 million questions. It could be anything. Oh, it says it's hotel casino renovation.
Walk around, talk to customers, employees.
Hang on, hover over your name again.
Just try to blend in.
And let me bring it up.
What are you going to be
Sorry.
Oh, yeah, go back. Yeah, there should be screenshots under games. On, like, go down under your badges. On your profile that you're on now.
Oh, yeah.
Rosie had secrets. She went all over the city with that camera. Maybe she saw something or
Oh, F12.
maybe after.
Oh. And the other way to do it is after you press print screen. It'll be like in your clipboard, so you can just go to paint and paste the image.
Hmm.
So what got you in trouble in that Picasso case? You were talking mumbo jumbo with a dead person?
Oh, wow.
You can walk in here.
Next time you talk to Rosie, why don't you ask her to kill her? Save me doing real detective work. You know, Jackson telling me you haven't been sleeping. He's worried about you. So go all for his sake.
You're right. I hear there's a 12-step program for shitty moms like me.
Well, I'm just saying you might want to
So, when I go into my screenshots...
That's for Jack.
Breakfast for you.
Why is it not there?
Yeah, you do.
You talked to your sponsor lately?
Back to my profile.
Try and just reload it. Press F5.
Yeah, well, at least I own my addiction.
Because I heard the screenshot noise.
Yeah. Let's go back to my profile. Nope. Okay. It should be definitely showing up though. Oh. Oh, I'll try later.
You know, I'm busy with work, so I might not even be able to take a peek at it anytime soon. You can go ahead and have it. But you'll have to ring me up when you're returning it just so I can snag it right away. Deal?
Deal. Just message me during school hours, of course. You have a good day then.
You too.
So why are you here? What do you want?
Mr. Larson, first of all, we want to offer our condolences to you and your family. We can't even imagine you and your wife.
I got a lot to do. Get to the point.
Councilman Richmond would like to know if you'd be willing to read a statement and publicly support him.
Marianne McCulloch, Charlie Rose Design speaking.
Rose Cooper here, Miss McCullough. I hope I didn't catch you at a bad time or anything, but I just wanted to check in and tell you that we've got the clear to hand over the documents. Madam Wright told us that we should forward the floor plans to you. So, if I can just have your email...
I'd actually like a physical copy.
Oh, I suppose that's fine.
I'll make sure to drop by the office.
Not a problem. Right. Well, cheers.
Like I said, I still need to see it.
Right. Cheers.
Reach us at this number. The councilman is innocent. Right now he's in hospital, paralyzed. We're sorry to hear about your friend. It's a shame that news.
La blessure se trouvant sans aucune sorte de conséquence. Still a lot better than working on another condo, at least.
They put a lot of detail into this though, eh? Like just the fact that they actually bothering with like dialogue about I guess a building that's centuries old and the structural integrity of it and stuff.
Hmm.
And like even when they were like Zach and you were doing his photography, he was like talking about like lights and how they affect his photos, and it was like a fairly in-depth sort of description as well. Oh, okay, so this was the last like mini game that I played.
I presume that Miss Cooper told you why I'm here, Miss Santos?
Isabella?
Huh? Oh, yeah, but it won't take too long.
Of course it won't. I do hope it doesn't mean that people are being careless in their duties.
Dude, this chick's a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
didn't get it
we
first.
usually just email these things.
She started like she's
I
nice
prefer
at
the real
start,
thing.
But now she's like super fucking in your face.
Mm.
Dirty whore. Sleeping with a married man. And client.
You don't blame the man for that?
I know what you mean.
Yeah, dude.
Digital painting is nice, but nothing beats the smell of real paint. Not that I go and smell paint like a crazy person, but, you know, the real thing is different.
Yes, nothing is quite like the real thing.
Oh, yep, here's the haunted quarters.
Okay.
Yep.
Is it designated?
It's the gallery of heads down here. The kitchen where you cook the babies. The porch for displaying the corpses of the dismembered. The foyer is more of just a general eating room, and then the ballroom, well, it's where they parade their human centipede.
Hmm. And yeah, 1,000-man blood orgies.
Yep. The music room where they listen to the screams of the damned.
Occasionally some heavy metal, but no one likes that weak shit.
That's right. If it's not murder music, it's not allowed in this house. On quiet days, listen to hardcore death metal.
That's what the newborns go there to do. Newborn demons, not the other newborns are in the freezer.
Mm. This is Al's bedroom because obviously he's behind the whole thing. And this is Al's murder quarters. And Al's conference room where he communicates his wants to other demons. There's a hallway for hallway things like skateboarding and rolling on chairs, balcony.
Oh, and like a gallery of weird, really old relative pictures that are somewhat haunted.
With like the Scooby-Doo eyes that follow you all the time.
Yep.
Yep. Study room where Al works out new ways to kill people. And bedroom for when we stay over.
Eureka, I found it.
The theater where he
People
does his
die when they are
execution.
killed.
I'm onto this. Sacre bleu.
I feel a bit silly saying it out loud because I've never lived in a big house, let alone a mansion. But during the tour, I had the distinct impression that the rooms were bigger. Maybe the scale is wrong? It's not much of a problem. And it is an old house.
There isn't even a fucking scale on that piece of paper.
Yep, she's crazy. Plaguey calling him out on technical fucking errors. But you're 100% right, there should be a scale here somewhere.
And there should be like a lot more adding, I feel. There should be like
Day lines and like plumbing, wiring, everything, yeah. That's just a floor
Just-
plan. It's not like the blueprints that they wanted. She want blueprints? No, she just want the floor plans.
What does it say after the mansion?
Emigrate Mansion floor plan.
Oh. So he doesn't have any credit to who created that floor plan.
No. Hey, there's an addict. Oh, there's two addicts.
So, do you want a coffee? The one from the
There's
staff
two
room is pretty
ghosts.
decent.
Oh no. No boy ghost and a girl ghost?
There's really no need. I'm sure you have rules against it.
Rules against bringing someone coffee? That's ridiculous. And even if there were regulations against it, nobody's really here to tell Sir John. I've already brought 2 mugs, and I'm not going to drink them on my own. Come on.
Is Sir John actually someone? Did someone get knighted and then just...
Yes, he's Sir John, the real estate agent director.
I used to do really good deeds, so much that I got recognized by some old hag in England.
Now,
I'm gonna
now
go
I sell
sell
property
houses.
to stupid Americans.
Is that Bot?
Sorry?
Bot is back! Bot is back.
Bro, is he alive? But you gonna play stuff?
I just wanted this to start playing while you were doing the letter.
God, that's creepy. Props to you though, that scared the fuck out of me. I was sitting here like, what the fuck is that noise? Alright, let's see if she's got something to say.
Yes? You have something to...
Just thinking and speaking off the record, it must be if you go to people's houses and you make them, well, pretty.
It's a little bit more complex than that. But if you put it that way, it is fun. I wouldn't have done it for 7 years if it wasn't a little bit fun, I guess.
These big clients always have paintings in their homes. Do you have a supplier for art pieces?
Do you want to maybe buffer?
Sorry?
I was talking to the bot, telling it to maybe buffer the entire song before it starts playing it.
When you're ready, bot. They must be having server issues.
Yeah. Maybe it's best just to kick it.
Wait, why is the bot? Thank you. Why are you thinking the bot? What's the bot doing? Bot, fuck off.
Still under construction? Look, you don't got a room. Do it in your car. Heads 20, tails 50.
I give you 100 if we do it at the construction site. I like that thing, you know.
You're not supposed to go up there. No dice, baby.
You sure? Who?
Mom.
Oh, come on, Mom. You're making me all hard.
I found my new calling in life.
Oh god, he's very weak. Oh no, wait. Does Rule 34 work? No. Thank god.
Holy shit, it's got Akane.
Let's go what?
I'm in, but not here. You know, like I said, I want to do it at the site. You know, wear a hard hat, riding the bareback on a true man. I'm not riding you neither way until we're up there.
I'm gonna do myself.
What is this?
Not till you tell me where we're going. 10th floor? Don't you worry, this is my muse. Yeah. I just blew my wad, Freddy. Hey, it's Benny, asshole.
I'm streaming this.
What?
What the hell? Oh god.
Have a safe trip back, America. What? Did you just yell at me? Such a rude.
The clients usually support artists of their own choice. If they don't, I'm always happy to refer those that I know.
That's cool.
They're very picky. I don't think a hobbyist will have an easy time getting their work sold.
Hey, I'll have you know I was a student of the fine arts.
And yet, here you are, selling property. Maybe you weren't a very fine student of the arts.
Oh my god. Flashback to this bitch. She just asked if she could like help with some of her art pieces, and she just like, and yet here you are selling property. Maybe you aren't a very fine art student.
I'm still going with the Akinator.
Oh, I know. I'm watching
Sir.
it too. Does your character have tattoos? Oh.
Oh shit, it just cornered me.
Haha, I got you, motherfucker.
Now it's gone way off cue. What are you doing? You literally had me.
Had you in a corner. It's got you again. Yes, you're self-aware, I'm assuming.
Why would you say that? Yay! Before I did it with the real Akinator, and I got Korean Jesus.
What? What was the command to start it? I'm sort of keen.
Akinator. So, Akin, Ator, Ador.
Yes.
Questions about what?
Romanian? No? Does your character play Minecraft? No. Is your character a girl? No. Is your character a gamer? Yes. Does your character have over 3 million subs? No, sad face. Does your character live in America? No, sad face.
You've really fucked it by saying yes to the YouTube.
Yeah, I know. Is your character from Switzerland? No. Is your character in love with an elf?
Is an elf your waifu?
Is your character from the Balkan region? Maybe. Is your character from the Czech Republic? No. English speaking? Oh yes.
What is your boyfriend?
Does your character live in England? No. Is your
See
character
if it-
Swedish? No. Is your character European? No. Is he Canadian? Maybe. Character Australian? Oh god, it's got me.
Jasper's father.
Does your character have a famous family member? No. Is your character connected with Fortnite? No. Is your character Japanese? No. Is your character connected to Blizzard Games? Yes. Deeply. Does your character have a beard? No, I'm not a neckbeard, you motherfucker. Does your character play Overwatch? Yes. Does your character have long brown hair? No. Is this your character? No. No.
Sorry. Don't mean to hijack this.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I should have told you. But I was scared.
Continue.
I didn't know Rosie had anything to do with that.
I'm confused. What did you do?
I swear. I don't know.
Does your character use a hat? No.
I
Is your character making Team Fortress 2 videos? No. Is your character linked with shooting games? No. Does your character play card games? Yes. Does your character use a fake ID? No. Does your character play Hearthstone? Yes. Is this your character? No.
This guy's toast!
Is your character associated with a mask? No. Does your character participate in wars against Ottoman Empire? No. Does your character play professional Hearthstone? No. Is your character American? No, yes, that. Does your character ever been to America? Yes. Is your character famous thanks to an online game? No. Is your character connected with grass? Yeah. Yes. I like grass. Does your character have chest hair? Yes. Is your character from the band Five Sauce? Damn, they've exposed me. Is
You're
your
already like above me. It's literally starting its questions again.
Yeah, I know. Oh wait, for getting more questions than you. Is your character linked with sports? No. Did your character say bad words? Yes. Does your character have 400,000? No. Is your character brown haired? Yes. Character famous because of the way he dances? No. Is your character fat? Yes. Is your character associated with milk? Yes. Oh wow. That's not cool though. No. Does your character have a beard? No. Character a YouTuber? Yes. I feel like that's what's fucking it.
Yeah.
Was your character famous for playing? No. Character appearing public? No. Is your character from a group of 5 people? No. Does your character fight backers? No. Does your character swear a lot? No. Does your character play Lego? No. Yes.
You left your minor
Yes.
son here unsupervised for
Does your character help with Daisy? No.
3 or 4. He's 13 years old, he's not a child.
Is your character handball player? No.
How's your room been in the state?
Is your character powerful? No. Is your character a singer? No. Does your character have strong legs? Yes. Is your character medicinal? No. Does your character do comedy videos? No. Is your character female? No. Does your character speak no. Is your ASM? No. Is your character linked with video games? Yes. Is your character between the age of 5 and 26? No. Is your character play FIFA? No. Is your character go to school? No. Are you a DJ? No. Does your character have a gaming channel on YouTube? Yes. Does character live in the United States? No. Character live? No. Character fictional? No.
Dude, you're going for the high fucking score.
Is your character affiliated with Blizzard Entertainment? Yes. Is your character? I'm not affiliated with Blizzard Entertainment. Fuck. Oops, I lied to it. Anyway, character native Spanish speaker? No, speaker. Is character no. Bravo, you defeated me. Ha!
Oh, damn it. That's fucked up.
Bam. Get wrecked, son. GG easy.
Just fucking disabled the notifications from that bullshit channel.
Shut up, Al. You wouldn't understand.
I just beat the machine.
It's not hard to beat a robot, man. They only have so many algorithms that they can do.
I know it exposed Plaguey.
As what?
Myself. We both did ourselves.
And did it just say you are yourself?
Yeah. But it beat Rom.
Is it actually working? Oh yeah, it's in the channel. Yay.
Well, if you're thinking
You're gonna
of
wanna turn
commissioning
this
your
down, Al.
paintings,
Oh, it's not.
It's to like
I
10%
didn't mean it like
or
that.
less.
really? You
It's at,
sounded a
like,
lot. Now I'm
1%.
starting to worry that you might just like.
I'm not a paint huffer. I just
Trap
mean
your
I
mom
don't
to musical
make much,
dance,
and the
apparently.
tools and materials aren't exactly.
Everything
Turn
has
down
a
to like
price.
10%.
It sounds like you're making excuses. If you
Alright,
really want to
just read
practice
it.
art, a little.
It's not that simple.
It's not. Life.
When-
Speaking off the record, I have some advice for you. Either go for what you
I'm
want.
so...
my own
Oh,
music.
Trev, I'm gonna take you to something amazing. Oh, you already tagged me in it. I was about to take you in the exact same thing.
Doesn't
Or
work,
that
Plaguey.
is unless you enjoy making yourself miserable. Then by all means.
I think we just need to go, Trap.
You know,
Let's go.
if you
Let's
wanted
go
to
have a
look
date
at the
there.
floor plans with
I've
the.
Would
decided
you
I'm
have
gonna
left
have a
me
date there.
alone?
We'll never know
Oh, it
now,
just looks so
will we?
pretty. Fuck.
It does.
Why didn't that happen when I was there? On the plus side, because of climate change, Trap, this will happen every year, so it's all G.
Hey, guess what?
This isn't about
Huh?
what happened to me. This is about
I don't know.
justice for a young girl and a family who still need answers.
I love that was the first thing that popped up on my screen, and I was just like, I'm gonna take Trap in it. She's already hitting me. That's what that one notification was.
I was streaming, by the way, guys.
Do you want us to become your
Like-
viewers?
like
You're
and
like
subscribe.
three viewers. I think I have subscribed to you.
Actually,
Really?
no,
I
boost me to
haven't
4.
got your page.
Oh.
Link in Discord.
Like and
is from-
subscribe so I can quit and play games.
yeah.
And then I'll bring you in as my like squad, and then we can.
I'm your
quit and
5th
play games.
subscriber.
Sending out an exclusive dick pic to the 6th subscriber.
Never gets the 6th one.
Never happens. Oh.
I do apologize if I kept Mr. and Mrs. Roy. But I'm here now and I'm ready, so if I may.
They've just woken up, but they should be. I'm surprised to see you made it through security.
You said
That's
I'd
how
be through
fucking
security
good
soon, and it took
This
half an hour.
Akinator is.
Define soon in this context.
I'd make myself comfortable if I were you. I'm going to go and put the kettle on.
Oh, nice.
I was gonna subscribe, but I don't know
About
if
the
this next
tea,
one.
I don't.
The sir does not like being
Nah,
woken
the
up.
offer's expired. It was like a 5-second deal.
I can unsub and then you can be the 5th one again.
Plaguey wants that dick pic. Oh. Plaguey, why doesn't Dog Girl come up?
Cause they're fucking inferior. Good. Didn't want any back chat there.
Excuse me, but where's the loo?
Yo, Coach, you missed it. Hey.
I was trying to figure out why it was spamming so much, then I see that fucking Plaguey's making it spam.
I really like, I don't know, I don't really like any of those bots. Thank you, but summer. Can I get a decent looking cat girl? Ooh. I like. Good job. Thank you, Fred Boat.
So vanilla rum. Short brown hair. Really? Really?
Authorities are investigating the possibility of
I'm back. Sorry, I just had to take all my clothes off because Travis in Discord.
Shane McLaughlin of
It's
Are you
understandable.
gonna go have a shower again, Trap? When I say we're gonna go play Hearts? Probably, yeah.
You guys missed that. You should know if you're watching my stream, aren't you?
Oh, don't tell me you're reporting to work drunk, Mint.
Marianne McCullough, hammered on the job? That would be something.
Is that any way to say hello to a good friend?
We aren't friends. Let's get that straight first off, Mr. Wright. Secondly, you're a married man. So that thing that happened.
Oh, come on. Don't tell me it wasn't even a little fun. A bit of a romp never hurt anybody.
No, it wasn't fun, and we shouldn't have done it. But since we did, let's pretend it didn't happen.
I was drunk and had no self-control.
Oh, no. That was wrong.
You did wrong?
If you said that's no excuse, that means that you're gonna continue to persecute the shit out of him, which he fucking deserves. And you both deserve to be in an argument in which you both fucking lose, because you're both horrible fucking human beings.
I just wanted to diffuse the conflict because I'm neutral.
It doesn't matter. I'm here to do my job. And if whiskey
That's why you gotta be
has
chaotic
any ounce
with
of
rum.
sense in him,
Or else what?
I
can't take that.
superior.
whiskey will know not to bring the matter up. Or else he'll get what's coming to him.
No, still not convinced. You tried, I suppose.
How about I just tell your motherfucking wife?
I know we agreed we'd start at 10 o'clock, but mornings just simply do not agree with me. Not one bit. It's been like this.
Fucking 11 o'clock. Such a weeb.
I see you're up, darling. You know, you could have woken me up as well. Were you showing Marianne around? Not that there's much to see.
It's a fucking 3-story penthouse apartment, by the way, Plaguey. I remember from previous where she's like, it's not much to see.
Well.
Yeah. Just,
Maybe she fucking deserves a cheating husband.
Oh, yes.
I don't
just showing
even
her
know
around and
anymore.
getting to know.
Yes.
They're all
course.
terrible people.
And your
I will do my
butler
darndest to
was
have them all
making
killed
breakfast
by
a while
my
ago.
error.
Breakfast would be lovely.
I think black guy is like best girl and best guy.
Ooh. Delicious pancakes.
You know, I was a tiny bit serious when I said I wanted a helipad.
Was that all animated? I looked like
And you're not serious about the greenhouse, the vineyard, and the stables.
Well, I do want those too, but I know you'll agree to those.
We're talking about interiors here, honey. You don't handle exterior designs and...
I'm able, actually, and willing to take a project of that nature. I was an architect in Ireland before. Of course, that's another contract entirely. I also suggest we finish the house itself before working on any additions to the rest of the... Pardon if I'm crossing a line, but the acquisition was rather quick.
Oh, don't you worry. We've got everything sorted this time around. Everything has been paid in full, and all we're waiting for is the paperwork from the land registry. It's not like they were living there in the first place.
That's good to hear. The problems that could arise from renovating another person's home would be... well, let's not dwell on it. First off, we'll want to know how you want the place to look.
Actually, I'd prefer to keep the place looking as it is. But at the same time, I want modern appliances.
Why? It's not like you fucking cook.
You worked on the Ludgate's Christchurch summer residence.
Does she
I
look
do
like
remember there being an oven I thought
life?
was a simple drawer before.
Does it matter? Like, You realize that slaves,
Make them look vintage, antique,
paid
layered with the rest of the
employees
decor.
need utensils as well.
Customize appliances then. I can't.
What
We're
do they-
talking about
what do they
electronic
call them on
appliance
fucking
manufacturers.
Thor Ragnarok?
If you have a preferred brand to work with.
We don't use the S word. They're prisoners with a purpose.
Splendid! So, what is next on our agenda?
Ooh. What? I can make people listen to my stream by the bot?
We'll have to figure out what you want to do with the rooms. Here,
Fuck
we can
this
have a
shit
quick
about.
run through.
What is that little room next to the master's
Actually,
bedroom?
That would just be too much. It'd be just like 3 or 4 like repetitions of what I say.
Oh, as far as I could tell when I saw it, it's a second bedroom of sorts. Used, apparently, for the ladies in waiting who has served Lady Charlotte Ermengarde.
Well, we're not stuffing Johans in there. He
I'll
won't
watch yours,
fit.
Trev, if you watch mine.
You don't suppose we could turn it into a walk-in closet and a dressing room?
Sounds much weirder. Then yep.
I love fashion. But
sounds
do we
weirder.
really need to turn an entire
I've seen
room
this
into a
one.
walk-in
It's
closet,
so
dear?
good.
Says the one who takes 3/5 of our closet.
Tuesday, you've got a number pad, right? Yeah? I want you to bind Tranquility to
Well,
all
what
of
do you
those
suggest we
keys,
do with it?
And when we yell at you, Tranquility, just smash your face on that part of your keyboard.
I thought a utility room of some sort would be nice. A craft room where I can do fun
White
things.
sorceress.
Or maybe a children's room might be nice.
It's not really
You
the
know,
same,
for
but
when
Soviet
Kylie comes
Womble
over.
is a lot like
Or if Rochelle visits once she's had a baby.
Soviet Womble. He doesn't play well. He plays like
One, you are not inviting that witch.
a lot
And
other
two,
games like
there's a
FPS
whole
and stuff.
mansion for Kylie to play in.
But the humans.
We don't need a children's room, and you don't even do arts and crafts.
Are they Welsh? Is he Welsh?
I'd like to turn the
He's,
guest room
British
and the
and
study into my...
You can turn it into a personal office and I can have my utility
amazing
room.
shot on like Ark
It's
and
just
shit
the
like
one
that.
room of the many. I'm taking that room for myself, no matter what you say, dearie. So the real problem is the theatre. Whatever are we going to do with all that space?
Fine, we could turn it into our own personal cinema, I suppose. Might as well have it, if you plan on not having a telly in the parlor.
Yes, well, I don't want guests to be glued to the
Fuck
telly when they
this
come over
cunt,
for a
dude.
meal and some tea.
He's such a dick.
By the looks of things, we can keep the rooms as what they are on the ground floor, though. The ballroom would be perfect for parties.
Do we really need a dining hall, though? I don't suppose we can't convert it into a garage.
What for? You can park your cars outside.
what?
She's so
What about
poor,
that
she
room?
had to borrow
Right
a
there,
name from a
in the
day.
northeast corner.
Rain wipes. So
That's
good.
sleeping quarters for the household help.
Oh, that is perfect! Johans will be glad if we have other staff members who stayed in. It'd be convenient so they don't have to make the trip from Luxborn to the mansion when they're needed.
You'll definitely need a lot more people to maintain a property of this size.
The mansion is really a lot. Look at all these rooms. I didn't even know there was a music room next to the parlor because of what happened.
There was a grand piano in there
It's pretty
too
good that
when
this
we checked during the
Mrs. Wright
tour.
is just gonna be getting that entire
Did
house
you hear
during
that,
the
Luke?
divorce, right?
Maybe you can
Yeah,
take up
easily.
playing the piano again.
If she's still alive.
Oh, you should have seen him when we were younger,
Assuming it
Marianne.
was her that screamed, and then like.
It's not like I was
when
very
the
good
black
with the
guy, I went
thing.
in and checked.
Oh, hush you.
So-
You and him,
Oh.
Mozart, but I loved hearing
Yeah,
you
I was,
playing
like,
them.
outside
He'd come
the
over to
mansion,
my
and, like,
home
you
and
heard
he'd
a
play
scream.
such fun.
But I couldn't tell if it was hers or not, so.
Could it have been when she looked into the cellar?
Anyway, what do you think
Yeah,
of these
it would've
plans,
been a
Marianne?
Pretty similar time,
Are
actually.
we not even going to consider one of my requests? Now, that isn't fair, is it? You're not the only one who's going to be living here.
I
Dude,
hardly
when
see
I was
how
the
that's
black
unfair.
guy, she was making
I
some pretty
told you
full-on
you're getting your
advances
office and your
towards him.
theatre, the greenhouse, the vineyard,
Oh.
and the stables.
So both
That
these guys
sounds
each
fair,
other.
does it not,
Except she's
Marianne?
preggers too, so. Hmm.
Is that why she's ill in the morning since university, but still has no fucking signs of pregnancy?
Yeah.
Good old narrative.
I think, yeah. Ooh, going for some lesbian sex.
Mr. Wright, your plan isn't quite feasible from an architectural perspective. I'm not even sure how much we can. Well, the one about the garage, at least. A walk-in closet is easy enough, but the garage.
See, a garage isn't architecturally feasible and it isn't going to be financially sound as well. We're already going to spend a lot on your other requests. You have several acres of land to park on already.
What? Did you calculate that on the fly? Financially sound my foot. You're probably just thinking up of a...
Might I remind you that I was a financial manager? I also looked over and approved the expenses of our other houses. I know the rough costs of these things by now, love. Masters in Business Administration, major in accounting. Sometimes I think you forget that I'm not as dumb as I act.
Business Administration and
Lux upon you, of course. Go Lux Dragons, red and gold.
Excuse me, how about we move on this chit-chat ahead and do whatever else needs to be done sometime today? We might as well do a proper inspection with the designer this time.
He's like
just to get
really
it out of the way.
fucking hates it whenever his wife talks.
Oh yeah.
Yes, no time like the
he's
present.
inches away from
You
beating
want
the
to? We
fuck out of
actually
her.
took another look at the property, but I'm sure you would want to see it yourself.
So, I've been contemplating going to play Fortnite. So one of my colleagues at work plays Fortnite, and he's like, sort of like my boss, but he's like a really sore loser. And I'm like, I want to play Fortnite and find him and wreck him. And then I was telling the boys, because like he's more of like, he just goes to the gym, works, and like plays a little bit of games every now and then. Whereas I play all the time. So I want to like get good at Fortnite and then just find him and then wreck him. And but I don't think they do like cross console yet. And they're like, don't do that.
Alright,
You'll
here,
probably beat
Holmes.
his
We're
wife
going
or
to go
something." I'm
in,
like, "Oh, God."
but I want you to know every nook and cranny, every inch of the lot. We'll want to know where to station security as well.
Scouts the property and circles. You do know this is 46 acres of land, sir.
Well, you are not driving a car over the grass. Put
I do
those
like in
long spidery
Fortnite
legs
how
of
you
yours to good use. I didn't hire
you
you
can
to
jump
stand
on
around and look
rockets and stuff.
intimidating.
Yeah, and like box people in and fucking just kill them.
Go, mush.
Yeah. It's a lot more gamey than a lot of games have actually been trying to do lately.
Yeah.
Sometimes I think
Like
you
the
hired
ability
me
to
to
jump
make
on a
me
rocket would
suffer
have
for
been so
your
fucking
amusement.
cool for whoever worked it out.
It's been... Well, I
Been there
mean...
for a while, but yeah. Imagine being the first guy like in beta or something to do it and be like, what?
Oh, right, yeah,
Yeah.
as a player.
Mm.
I
And
thought
then,
you
like,
meant like as
proceeding to get headshots and stuff off rockets.
So, what do you think? Certainly we can't turn this area into a garage.
It's Jacobean architecture. I'd say these would be pilasters and not buttresses, but you never really know. They really liked mixing up these elements. You could say it was pretty avant-garde at the time. We might hit a support beam if we're not careful.
And in layman's terms?
From what I see here, we could risk great damage to the house if we try to turn the dining hall into a garage.
This will stay a dining hall then. But if I may have another request instead, at least spruce the place up with some flowers, some plants or something. It feels so old and dead in here.
That's hardly unreasonable. Daffodils are a must, I presume.
Of course, and I
I
want
love
a
how
garden
he's
full
got
of
like a
them.
look of fondness when she's fucking talking about him.
Now, if you excuse me, I'd like to look at the
At the
rest of
same
the
time,
house.
it's like something they could share in a dead relationship.
I'll just be around here downstairs if anybody needs me.
In the wine cellar drinking.
He's quite fond of them, you know.
I can imagine. He looked terribly upset when we told him
Oh,
he can't
wait,
have
no,
his
you were right.
garage.
Yeah.
I meant the daffodils. I'd like to think.
Oh, sorry. So like
They may
earlier
be
on,
about his mother.
when you're playing as her,
He never talks. He likes to flatter, claim that they remind him of me,
talks about
but he's
daffodils.
always loved the flowers, even before we married. I'll go and snoop about upstairs. You go and do whatever it is that you have to do.
your husband again.
I have no idea if I should sympathize with Hannah. Because she's proven herself to be really smart. And that other dude has proven himself to be a real fucking dick. So she's either a gold digger or just really innocent and just with
She's
him
from a pretty
because.
well-off family too, so like they were married through like a business venture sort of thing. Like it helped solidify their family's businesses. So
yeah, that's okay. But
yeah. Should we check the first floor or check the ground floor?
address on BF5.
Oh god. Quickly, I gotta hurry, or you'll get bored. First floor, ground floor. Out. First floor, ground floor.
Ground.
Trap. First floor, ground floor. You're the tiebreaker.
Ground.
No, I'm going to the first floor because you tried to vote twice, you greedy piece of shit.
Ground floor.
No, I've gone to the ground floor now.
That's what he wanted. Wait, I'm confused. Where
No,
did you
we're
go?
We're going to the first floor.
Ground floor.
First floor.
Ground floor.
No.
Dude,
To be
that's so
honest-
fucking freaky when I can hear you twice.
I'm everywhere.
Ground floor. Rob.
Don't,
I have
don't
to go
do
outside
that.
for a cigarette. That's
Don't
fucked up.
do that. Don't whisper like that. Don't. No, it's too whispery. I regret these headphones. They're too good. Stop it. My headphones are that good. I can hear, and your mouth is that close. I can hear when you're like opening your lips and like your tongue's moving. We tried to take a fucking screenshot because we saw a photo of you at work while we were playing this game before.
Oh yeah.
They were like in the library, like looking for architecture books and stuff. And there was like two characters like with dialogue, and then there was a red-headed guy just sitting at the table at the back. And I'm like, oh shit, there's Aud.
I'm not red-headed though.
Oh.
I just have a ginger beard. Well, used to, but now I'm clean shaven, so I don't have a beard.
Well, it was a red tinge in the sun. It could have been brown. But anyway, there was a guy sitting there, and they're like, oh, they took his talons and his wings away. It must be his human fault. No. Rom-coms? Rom-coms. We're on the first floor, by the way.
I can't have it playing because it just echoes.
I wanted to go to the first floor because this is where that
Were
chick
you meaning
found
to
the
go
fucking
in
letter
there?
the first time.
I'm afraid we won't be able to open it up today.
Oh well, I wanted to, but it's fine. I can still survey the rest of the place.
Apologies, but the key was missing when they were handed over. They told us that they'd get right back to us with it.
What? But aren't they supposed to hand over all?
They were already kind enough to let us move in so early. There's no need to raise a fuss about it. Worst comes to worst, we can call for a locksmith. Flowers. Yellow flowers. Daffodils, dandelions, and sunflowers and the sort all up front. Just a whole garden of them. They'll make the house look lovely, won't they?
Of course. A garden is a wonderful addition to any home.
Yes, it must be nice.
We're still talking about the gardens, yes?
I mean not having to worry about what another person thinks of you.
What do you mean by that?
Sometimes I wonder what would have happened if I didn't marry Luke. There'll be no fights about walk-in closets or silly helipads. I could do with this place as my heart desires until there's nothing. Then again, I wouldn't have bought this place if it wasn't a gift for him. I probably wouldn't even be in Luxbourne if it wasn't for him. Maybe I would have moved to London, Manchester, or Birmingham. I might have even left the country altogether. France, Germany, Spain, Canada, Sweden, even America. I'm sorry, I must sound so petty and ungrateful. I do love him. So very much, even if he can be a bit difficult at times.
Oh no, not at all. I'm just confused why you're telling me this, of all people.
Just a whim, I think. Just flights of fancy, that's all. Don't you ever think about one decision you've made in your life and wonder how much would change if you chose to do things differently?
I try not to dwell on the past, ma'am. Why don't you decide on your own? It's your house. You can paint the whole place pink if you want, and there's not much he can do.
I could, but we are husband and wife. Equal partners in marriage, Marianne, though I can see that you don't understand. This is his home as much as it is mine. I'm not going to go behind his back over a room. And how dare you suggest that?
That's not what I meant by it. I just mean that maybe you don't have to get the approval of your husband all the time. Or well, okay, fine. I know nothing about married life, Mrs. Wright. But I still think you're allowed your indulgence. That's just my take on it. I mean, you're doing well enough without my...
Feel free to look around the rest of the house. Just call if there's need of me.
Of course, Mrs. Wright.
A fair way through. We're almost 3/4 of the way through this chick, I think.
Finally, some...
Ugh.
In here, Marianne. Come on, I have something to show you.
Check the Discord. So I did this without checking or selecting a character, and it's just been the same dude like 5 times.
That's funny.
Oh, if you just alternate between no and yes.
Oh.
Oh, stop your crying. You know better than to listen to Maeve. Why I gotta teach that butterface a lesson?
Wait, no, lass! I don't want you getting into trouble with the sisters again!
Relax. It's not like I'm going to stomp her and her lackey's arses flat like last time.
Come on, let's just go back to our dorm room. I don't want to be on my Tobler while you go
So,
get
like,
yourself
11?
punished.
Yeah, she went to the first floor and the whole wall started to bleed, and then she could hear this chick's voice calling her.
You'll be fine.
I wanna know what's in this fucking house, dude. Hurry up and finish the
We're
game.
about 3/4 of the way through this chick, and then we've just got the dude to go
I'll
through.
eat all the chocolate.
I can get more. Just don't go complaining to me if you get a tummy ache because of that.
Well, you don't want to get detention on a weekend, do you? It's a Friday. We can go to town and have some karaoke. And we can have a go at druids and demons again. You're not going to miss that just because of Maeve, are you?
You have a point.
Oh, that's not what I mean.
I know what you mean, Em.
Wait, where are you going? You just told me you wouldn't cause trouble.
I still have something to do. Don't worry. It's not like I'm going to burn down her dorm room or something criminal like that. Maybe I'll make it so that her room smells like a dog's air biscuit. That'll make it an excellent weekend. I'll see you in a bit, Marianne.
Oh my god.
Lots of
Fucking
tumblers.
dying over here, boys.
I understand, mate. It's fine. Friends here trying to make a career streaming on YouTube, and you are.
I'm watching you, man. It's
and you
fine.
just choose to watch some guys. I can hear you through your mic watching other YouTube videos.
Bro, I'm one of your 3 people watching right now, mate. Shut the fuck up.
Oh, I thought it was Trap and Plaguey myself.
No.
It's me or Plaguey.
Yeah, Trap's not watching you, man.
Trap didn't
I
even
thought the game you were playing was like a fucking ad.
Oh, you're as bad as Adro. Oh man, Adro got so salty so fast at this game. I hope you didn't pay for that fucking piece of shit game.
Classic Adro.
At 7 in the morning, students found a 5th year dead.
So sorry, Rom.
Yes?
I'm doing the chick you're playing now.
Continue playing, or oh no, you're you're doing a chick.
Would you consider her in love? Is she still in love with that chick?
Yeah.
I broke the bot.
Maeve had a hook and I kicked the bucket, didn't she? Ding dong, the witch is dead! But at least Maeve had the courage to admit how she felt about me.
Ugh.
What's happening?
You, on the other hand, can't even look me in the eye.
This isn't real. You're dead!
I'm dead. Because of you. And you won't even look at me. Look at me.
I'm so sorry.
Look at me!
She's looking at you. Ah.
There you are.
Oh god. Oh,
You're coming with me.
I died.
Is there anyone called Emily in this game?
Possibly. I don't think so. Probably.
You can do it. You can do it.
So
You can do
confused. I
it.
don't know what I'm supposed to do.
A and D. A and D.
Oh, A and D.
Down.
Oscillate.
Yeah.
You're coming
Faster.
with me.
Oh god damn it! I've got to use my 2 fingers. Yeah.
So if you have a keyboard like mine,
You love me!
Oh my god!
oh, you did it.
Why don't I love you?
So you know the horse minigame in video?
Yeah.
You have to spam space. I took my entire macro panel, which is like 16 keys or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, it's 18 keys. Bound them all to space, and then just like patted my hand on the keyboard.
Oh, that's really clever.
I used to do it for Clicker Heroes, if you ever heard of it.
Yeah, I think
It's like Cookie Clicker, you just have to click on the mob and then you deal damage.
Oh, okay.
And then I bound them all to click and would just like spam my hand on it while I played
Marianne,
RuneScape.
you look awful. Did something happen? Are you alright?
This is right.
With that one, you bind half of them to A, half of them to D.
It just keeps slapping the keyboard. Oh, the other one was so fucked. It was like you had to press space at this certain point in the middle, and the longer you waited, the faster it got. And you do it 4 times in a row. It was so fucked.
Marianne,
It took me
what's
like
going
fucking
on?
10 goes.
Oh, you're shaking the.
And every time you lose, she's like, "Rah!" and fucking kills you when you're playing Isabella.
Are you sick?
Oh, the bot just forgets you after a
Feeling a little
while.
woozy and
Let's get you somewhere to sit down then. Come on, don't worry.
Oh.
I think I've had enough. Look, if it's all right with you,
If you're sure, do you need assistance heading downstairs?
I'm all right, ma'am. Just
Was Andrew jumping online?
I'll send him a message.
He might. I think he's gone back to work, so he's probably not going to be on for long anyway. Actually, isn't there 5 of us now?
About time. What took you so long?
Oh no, there's only 4.
A minute longer, and I'd think the house swallowed you all up.
Unless the bot wants to play. Do you want to play, Fred Bot?
Oh,
Are we
hush,
smashing
dear.
also?
I'm sure she has a reason.
sorry.
Yeah.
I was
See,
I'm just trying to
business
smash
is
this out. I'm
business,
just,
and they
like, pretty
take time,
eager.
love.
How far through are we? Oh, yeah, you can die there. Game over. What's Q to E stand for?
Quick time event.
Okay, quick time event.
That's the one that you just did.
Yeah. So where are we? We got about we're about 3/4 of the way through. Oh my god, there's so many decisions to be made.
Rip.
Yeah.
You should know that. So, Marianne, I know we already signed papers hiring you, but I want to be 100% sure that you are.
Niggas, your house is haunted. Sell that motherfucker. Back out of the sale.
It's certainly an interesting project.
Such dedication!
You were always determined.
Jeez, Plaguey. Worse than your parents.
It's not my fault that I can't even get enough fucking love from anyone in the fucking world. This bot is fucking me.
The bot blocks you. Oh, dude. I'm sorry. Are you okay, Plaguey?
Not really.
Why are you bullying Plaguey?
The bot is.
Oh, Lorraine and Hannah looks just like her dead best friend, Plaguey. What?
Poor pathetic Marianne. Work, work,
Ah!
work. She'll work herself to death.
See, she doesn't listen. That's all she did. Look at what happened to me.
More's the pity. Life goes on and
she
goes
did.
out, and she doesn't even
It's a
see
new
it.
skin for Cho'Gall.
Do you think
Fuck
she'll
yeah.
even realize when she's kicked the bucket herself?
Kick the bucket.
Likely. Is that any way to live at all? She might as well be dead. Cruel fate that she's alive and I'm... well... Oh, Marianne! How long have you been standing there, dearie? Come join us, Marianne. We won't
Especially in the
bite.
hot sneak.
Unless you ask, that is. Have you been looking at us? Spying? How scandalous. Such a
Edgar's on, boys.
naughty girl. I'm sure you were just waiting for something lewd to happen, weren't you? You know she will not admit it.
Sexy naked
She
titties.
thinks it wrong. Yes. She thought me wrong, impure, abnormal.
Ooh, Edgar got to level 100.
Do not lie. We know the gluttonous thoughts you drop. You act the martyr when you turn the bench line into your own hedonistic hell. You are nothing but a tainted...
Okay, I'll save it and we'll go.
You better still be listening out.
I am. Oh, here's my screenshots. Oh, so it prompts me with another. Like. Bear back guys.
Ready for action!
Why is the button not working now?
Should do it in a bit.
Oh.
Wait, nobody's